The Secret to Saving and Building Your Future. Ako po si Alma Santiano, isang registered nurse at isa rin po akong IMG Financial Educator. If after the presentation, meron po kayong mga tanong, pwede niyo po ako i-message via Globe or Smart number ko. For Globe, 0927-0822-779 at Smart 0921-252-9307. Pwede nyo rin po ako i-email sa alma.santiano08@gmail.com and pwede nyo rin po ako i-follow or i-message using my social media accounts, gaya ng Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Who we are. Sino po ba si IMG? IMG stands for International Marketing Group. It was established in 2002. IMG is one of the biggest and fastest growing financial services companies in the Philippines today. Ano po ba yung ginagawa namin? We assist people who want to help themselves achieve financial security through financial education and building a solid financial foundation. So later on, i-share po namin paano ba yung tamang pag-build ng strong and solid financial foundation. So we will equip you with financial education. Paano po ba namin ginagawa yon? We have established partnerships with the biggest and reputable companies in the financial industry. At ang aming pong main office ay nasa Kings Court Building 1, 9th floor, Chino Rosas Avenue, Makati City. So nasa likod lang po yan ng Makati Med. Meron din po tayong other financial centers gaya ng The World Center, Cebu, Davao, CDO. Meron din po tayo from other countries gaya ng Dubai, Singapore, Hong Kong, Macau, Europe, at marami pa pong iba. Our mission is to help every family achieve financial freedom. So, no family left behind. Naniniwala po kasi kami na karamihan sa ating mga Pinoy ay hirap sa buhay pinansyal dahil sa kakulangan sa financial education or sa financial literacy. It was in 2016 kung saan dineclare po namin yung campaign ng 1 million financially educated families by 2020. Sinigaw po yan ng more than 2,000 IMG members in front of Petronas Twin Towers, one of the tallest buildings in the world sa Kuala Lumpur. And August 16, 2019, na-achieve po namin yung 1 million at nag-declare na naman po ng panibagong campaign which is 10 million financially educated families by 2025. To accomplish this goal, we launched a book called The Secret to Saving and Building Your Future. Become your own financial educator. We believe that financial education is not just for the wealthy, but it's for everyone. This book is also forwarded by one of our executive vice chairman, Swan Nguyen. He said that we need to change, but we need understanding first. This book is helpful for people who want to move from financial insecurity to financial security. It is the first step toward a better financial future and possibly becoming financially independent. Not only that, it is also forwarded by one of my favorite author, speaker, entrepreneur, Catholic lay preacher, and minister at the feast, Brother Bo Sanchez. He said that this book will upgrade your financial life. Read it, devour it, and share it with people who need a financial revolution in their life. Now, why are we teaching financial literacy or why are we campaigning for financial education? It's because of the following realities. Reality number one, when it comes to securing and saving their future, many good people fail, many hardworking people fail, many smart people fail, many young people fail, many old people fail, many teachers fail, many engineers and doctors fail, Many end up retiring without enough savings. These people don't set out to fail. They do because they fail to plan and manage their personal finances. They lack financial education. Reality number two, many people believe that financial education is only for the wealthy, and that many think that only solution to financial challenges is to borrow money. Some says that because they are poor, they don't need to save. Reality number three. Many overseas Filipino workers or OFWs work hard for 20 to 30 years and still end up retiring poor. OFWs are heroes who sacrifice a lot just to be able to send money and gifts to their families back home. In many cases, the families take for granted just how hard it is for an OFW to earn the money they remit. The families do not know that many OFWs send balikbayan boxes filled with brand new clothes and shoes that they themselves do not have. So it is a reality that many OFWs who work for 20 to 30 years still end up retiring poor. Reality number four. Every year, you get your 13th month. But can you tell yourself exactly what happened to your 13th month in the past 5 years? Very rarely can people say how and where they put their money. Often, no one can really remember. But if you save your 13th month pay for just 6 years, in 40 years' time, it could already give you 10 million. If you sacrifice for 6 years, you could already change your life. Lack of knowledge and understanding about personal finance is causing a lot of Filipinos to lose money and retire poor. We at IMG want to prevent all this from happening. We want to change this. We want to educate millions of Filipinos to create wealth for their families and build a good future through financial education. Now let's start by knowing the basic financial concepts. Financial concepts and solution may not be the most exciting subjects to learn about, but with discipline and patience, you can understand the fundamentals and appreciate their importance. Knowing the basic financial concept is the beginning of building a solid financial foundation. Financial independence is not only a dream. It is a priority that every person should aim for. Take control of your future by learning how to make money, save money, grow money, and protect money, because no one else will do this for you. Building blocks of a strong financial foundation. Building a solid financial foundation is like building a house. You build it from the ground up. You have healthcare, protection, debt management, emergency fund, and investment. First, you must have a proper healthcare coverage in the event of a serious health problem or sickness. Both of these can greatly affect or upset a person's financial stability, especially during old age. Statistics shows that 90% of personal bankruptcies are due to unexpected and unforeseen illness. Second, you must have proper protection in the event of your premature death. If this happens, then you have instant money to pay off any responsibilities and liabilities left behind. Third, manage and pay off all your bad debts. Fourth, emergency fund. Set aside 3 to 6 months of your income to deal with sudden changes in the job or business. This is also to pay for an unseen accidents or repair. And last, investment. save and make long-term investment. Now, why you should consider healthcare and protection as a priority. Even if you have a few hundred pesos a month, but you don't have healthcare or life insurance or protection, it will not take you far. When you get sick, disabled, or die suddenly, your savings won't last very long. Likewise, if you experience an emergency but your money is tied up in some investment, how could you deal with a sudden unexpected expense? If your money was not tied up, then it could have been used as your emergency fund. Worst, if you have an emergency and you have no savings or emergency fund, then you may have to apply for a debt. A strong foundation will result to you having a sturdier finances that can withstand any money-related storms and earthquakes. Following these five building blocks will help build and secure your financial future. Healthcare, protection, debt management, emergency fund, and investment. Now, let's take a look of the strategies of the wealthy. Most people spend money and save what is left, while wealthy people save money and spend what is left. Most people consider healthcare and insurance as an expense, while wealthy people consider healthcare and insurance as an investment. Most people work hard for money, but wealthy people let money work for them. The difference between the wealthy and most people is the way they think about planning their future. The X-curve concept. X-curve is a graph showing two major lines in our lives. The first line, or the black line, represents our responsibility line, while the blue line represents our wealth or savings line. Ideally, from younger to older years, our wealth or savings line should go up, while our responsibility line should go down. It shows that when we are young, we have very high responsibility. One major responsibility is the income from our work or job or business. The only challenge here in our younger years is that our income is usually temporary. It's only temporary. Why? Because nobody works forever. And our needs like food, shelter, clothing, education, these are permanent. So if you will see, temporary income, which is coming from our work or from our job or from our business, is supporting our permanent needs, the food, clothing, shelter, etc. We cannot say to ourselves and to our family that we want to quit, that we want to retire, but we don't have income, because we cannot say to them that they also need to stop eating, stop schooling, stop to take a bath, because these are basic needs. Now, if you will see here, our younger years, when it comes to the savings line or wealth line, we have very little or no savings at all. So this is the part where we work hard for the money to provide for our family and for ourselves. That's why during our younger years, this is considered as very less secure. Questions that we need to consider is that, what if we die too soon? Are we prepared? Is our family ready? Who will take care of them? Now, from our younger to older years, we need to build wealth. We need to build our savings and investment line. Our goal is to accumulate enough savings that will support us during our retirement years. Now, with enough savings and investment, we pair it with right financial knowledge so we can move to zero responsibility. This is considered a more secure because it's not you who work for the money, but you let the money work for you. However, the questions that we need to consider on these older years is that what if we live too long? What if we don't have enough savings and investments? Who will take care of us? What if we are not financially educated? We don't save and invest. Let me give you an example of the wealth or savings line and the responsibility line of the X curve concept. Remember, during the younger years, where we consider it a very less secure, the question there that we need to face or answer is that what if we die too soon? Who will take care of our family? Our solution there is life insurance or protection. Say we have a very high responsibility worth 5 million, and say we still have zero savings, and then as we go along we were able to save 1 million savings. Okay, so the amount that we need to get for our life insurance or protection is worth 4 million. That will cover the total of 5 million, and this will give us zero responsibility. Say for example, we were able to increase our savings from 1 million to 3 million. So that leaves us 2 million of responsibility. So this is the amount that we need to get for our life insurance or protection that will help us zero out our responsibility. And say for example, we were able to increase it to 5 million, then there's no need for us to get life insurance or protection. All right. So the only reason why we need a life insurance or protection, because what if we don't have enough savings to pay for our responsibility? Insurance or protection, this is an instant money. This is an instant cash that our beneficiary will receive in case something happened to us. And this can already help them pay their debts, their schools, their education, and all their liabilities. Now, it's not only in our younger years that we face challenges, but also during in our older years. What if we live too long? Who will take care of us? Solution is investment and long-term healthcare. Having the right financial knowledge and enough savings and investment, we now let money work for us. During our older years, it should be expected that following and understanding the X-curve concept, we should be more secure at this time. Now, let's move to choosing the right healthcare. In the Philippines, a lot of sick people die not because there is no medicine or treatment available, but because they do not have money to pay for this cost. These are the pictures that we have the kind of healthcare in the Philippines. If we don't have money to pay for our medical needs, then we might resort to charity. But if we prepare for our medical needs, then we can go for the pay ward or the executive room. Here are the alarming health realities. Medical costs double every 5 to 7 years due to inflation. Hospitals can't let you in without deposit or payment. Majority of Filipinos don't save money for future healthcare needs. You cannot bring with you your health cards provided by your company when you retire or resign. No traditional healthcare company covers ages 61 and up. The cost of healthcare product at old age when you retire is very expensive. Healthcare companies can cover your pre-existing illness. Most people rely on their children or sell properties or borrow money for their medical needs during their retirement. Majority of personal bankruptcy is due to medical crisis. These problems are all around us. They happen to our own family and our friends' family. The government programs, GSIS, SSS, Pag-ibig, and PhilHealth are great, but we have to understand that they may have limitations. We cannot rely on their coverage and benefits because they may not be enough to cover our needs. Now, the final test of a good healthcare. Number one, does it have both short-term and long-term healthcare? Does it have guaranteed renewal? Does it have guaranteed savings and investment? Does it have life insurance or protection? You can watch my other video, especially the Kaiser long-term healthcare investment, that answers all these four questions of the final test of a good healthcare. Understanding the purpose of insurance. Insurance is for protection should anything happen to you. In the Philippines, people don't talk about insurance as much as they talk about investment. While insurance is not a fun topic, it's a critical part of your financial strategy. Many people don't understand what insurance is, and so only a few want to buy it. Even those who buy insurance don't actually understand it or appreciate its importance in building and preserving wealth. As a result, many people don't have insurance. If they do, the coverage is usually not enough. Today, people have all kinds of protection. They insure their house, their cars, phones, and appliances. They even buy travel insurance for their vacations. However, when it comes to life insurance, people remain skeptical. The most important insurance that can protect their family and their children is the one that is not taken seriously. Life insurance doesn't insure your life. It ensures your family's ability to continue on without being financially devastated. Managing debts effectively. In the Philippines, many companies make it so easy and convenient for people to borrow money. When you go to the malls, you can see promos stating zero interest installment rates using your credit card. Buy now, pay later. When you go to car dealers, they also make it very easy for people to buy brand new cars by making the down payment very low. You can get a brand new car with only a 50,000 down payment or sometimes no down payment at all. Always remember and never forget that all debts need to be paid with interest. The good news is that not all debts are bad. There's what we call good debts and bad debts. Bad debts are credit card debts or loans that have no potential return on your money. Examples are borrowed money to finance a vacation or to buy a high-end gadget for your personal use, while good debts are those that have a potential return on your money. Example are debts to finance a business or your child's education. Now, why should we manage our debts? Debts can turn into a disease. It could control your life, diminish your happiness, and limit your freedom. Getting out of debt may be one of the hardest things to do. It takes a lot of effort and time, but you must persevere. You can never be truly free until you are debt free. There are different kinds of debts, such as credit card debts, personal loan, car loan, home loan, and business loan. Understanding fees and charges. Another killer most people don't know is that aside from higher interest rates, lending companies also charge other fees like appraisal fees, insurance fees, transaction fees, annual fees, late charges fees, finance charges, etc. For loans that do not require collateral, the lender charges a much higher interest rate to offset the risk it is taking in lending that money. For loans that require collateral, interest rate is lower. Today, even well-educated, hardworking, good-earning people fall into heavy debts. We must learn how to control our debts, or debts will control us. Getting out of debt may be challenging, but with enough discipline, we can free ourselves from our debts. Here are a few tips to manage your debts. First, pay off your credit card debts in full and on time. They don't charge interest if you pay in full within the grace period. Second, don't get into more debt. Live below your means. And don't spend more than you make. Third, use cash or debit cards. If you have 5 credit cards, cut up the 3 cards and retain only 1 or 2 cards which you will use for convenience purposes. Fourth, spend on necessities and not on luxuries. Buy only what is necessary like food, insurance, and utilities. Cut out unnecessary expenses like cable TV and high-end gadgets. Change the habit of spending to the habit of saving. Fifth, make a list of all your debts and pay them off one at a time. Sixth, increase your cash flow. This is to fast track debt payments. Change the habit of borrowing to the habit of increasing cash flow. 7. Consider liquidating your savings and non-income producing assets. Withdrawing your savings to pay your high interest debts can be a very good investment. 8. Change your money mindset. Debt is not a solution, but an obstruction. You can never get out of debt if you continue to believe that debt will solve all your money problems. Number 9, prepay your mortgage. When you get bonuses, instead of spending it on luxury or unnecessary things, use the extra cash to prepay your mortgage. You will get out of that sooner and live a worry-free life. Next is building an emergency fund. No matter how much you plan in life, the unexpected things still happen. To prepare for life's little disasters, set up an emergency fund to help you pay the unforeseen expenses like loss of job, extended hospitalization, tragic death, catastrophe like typhoon or earthquake. A basic rule of thumb for determining how much you should set aside is the 3 to 6 months of your total expenses. Say 20,000 times 3 is 60,000. Times 6, that's 120,000. So that will be your emergency fund. Having an extra source of fund can give your family peace of mind during a stressful time. Saving the right way. Some people have this problem. I've been working hard all my life, but I wasn't able to save anything. Where did my money go? Have you ever asked yourself this question? If you have, maybe it's because you have been using the wrong formula for saving. Wrong saving formula. Income minus expense equals savings. The questions here is, do we really have savings? After we receive our salary, we normally pay others instead of paying ourselves. We pay the Meralco bills, our PLDT, we shop at SM Mall, Ayala Malls, we eat at Jollibee, buy coffee at Starbucks, and we never save anything for ourselves. The correct saving formula is income minus savings is equal expenses. We need to pay ourselves first. Warren Buffett, one of the wealthiest men in the world, give this advice. Don't save what is left after spending. Spend what is left after saving. Before you spend, you need to save first. But there is an even better formula. Prosperity formula, income minus tithes minus savings equals your expenses plus your lifestyle. Tithes is the money you give to the church or an organization that nurtures your spiritual growth. As a guide, the amount of tithe is 10% of your income. Of course, you can always adjust the percentage depending on your preference or capacity. And then savings, set aside 20% of your income to save for your future. If possible, save 20% or more. Treat it like a bill that you must pay and pay it first. That is your family financial future bill. Doesn't it make sense to pay your family first before paying other people's bills? Your cell phone load or your electricity is not more important than your family's financial well being. So the 70% after deducting the 10% tithes and the 20% savings will be from your expenses and lifestyle. Spending is a habit and so is saving. What if you could make a small changes in your spending habits? One way to increase your savings is to reduce your expenses. Delay your gratification. Can you sacrifice small personal luxuries today so you can reap greater rewards and benefits in the future? You may cut down on things like soda, coffee, bottled water, cigarettes, cable TV, high-end gadgets, and phones, shopping, fancy cars, eating out, partying, etc. So let's see, how are you doing so far? So, how long have you been working? The number of years worked, say 10 years, and your average annual income, say 300,000, that could already give you 3 million total amount earned. The question here is, how much did you save for your 3 million total amount earned? Remember that it's not how much you earn that counts, it's how much you keep. One of the common traits among rich people is that they are very conscientious when it comes to spending. The magic of compounding interest. Albert Einstein's called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world and man's greatest invention because it is the mightiest force ever unleashed for the amassing of wealth. One of the best way to illustrate compound interest is the rule of 72. It shows how many years it would take for you to double your money. So 72 divided by the interest rate equals the number of years for your money to double. Say for example, you open a savings account in the bank for the amount of 10,000. Following the rule of 72, 72 divided by 1, which is the interest rate, that will give you 72 years. It means that your 10,000 will double after the 72 years. Let me give you another example. 72 divided by the interest rate, which is 4, equals to 18. 18 is the years that your money will double. Say at the age of 29, you invested 100,000 at a 4% interest rate. So 29 plus 18, that will give you 47. So at the age of 47, your 100,000 will be double, resulting to 200,000. And 47 plus 18 years, that will be 65 of age. So from 200,000, it will double to 400,000. Let's take a look at another example. Say you invested it at 12% interest rate. So 72 divided by 12 equals 6. So 6 years is the money where it doubles. Say, at the age of 29, you invested your 100,000 at a 12% interest rate. So 35 plus 6 years, that will give you 35 years, okay, age 35. So from 100,000, it will double your money at the age of 35 for 200,000. 35 years old plus 6 years is 41. So 41, your 200 will double to 400,000. And so on and so forth. The difference between 100,000 at 4% rate versus the 12% is 6 million. At 4% rate at the age of 65, it only gives you 400,000. But 12% rate at the 65 of age, it gives you 6.4 million. So there's a big difference of 6 million. The Rule of 72 unveils the powerful impact of compound interest on money. It also reveals two types of people. Number one, people who don't understand how money works, they end up working for money. And second, people who understand how money works, they let money work for them. Wealthy people tend to spend time learning and understanding how money works. They look for advice and solutions to get better returns for their money. A lot of poor people lack knowledge about personal finance. Some don't care to understand it at all. Many have no plan and little savings. What savings they have are usually put into accounts with a low rate of return. Their money doesn't work for them. Understanding inflation. Inflation is the price increase of goods and services over time, resulting to decrease in one's purchasing power. Inflation also decreases the real value of your money. It means that if you put your money in an account with zero rate of return, you will lose your money in the long run. When saving your money, it's important to take inflation into consideration. The rate of return of your money should beat inflations and taxes. Next is growing wealth through investment. To know how money works, it is important to understand how financial markets work. In general, when a company needs to raise money, it can either issue stocks or bond certificates. Build long-term investment. Say for example, a depositor save money through bank. What the bank will do is to invest it into government securities, commercial papers, stocks and equities, retail loans, and real estate. Say for example, the investment earn at a 12% interest. But what they only give to the depositor is only 0.5%. But if you will go for the shareholder, say you invest it in a mutual fund, they will invest it to government securities, commercial papers, stocks and equities. Retail loans and real estates are not included. What's good thing about being a shareholder and invest it through mutual fund is that the 12% you earned from that government securities, commercial papers, and stocks and equities will be the same percentage that will be given to you compared if you will just deposit it on the bank. Do you know how mutual fund works? In the three scenarios below, which one ends up doing better for you? A mutual fund is money pulled from a certain number of investors. Also, it allows the average person to have equal investment opportunities with the wealthy. You can earn what the wealthy are earning through mutual funds. There will be a separate video on how mutual fund works. But let's take a look on the PhilEquity Fund historical performance. In the year 1995, you can already pay a share for amount of 1.1 peso. But looking on the July 12, 2019, it increases to 39.92 peso per share. The actual rate of return, 142% per year. So if you invested 5,000 and you let it stay there, and you never make any additional investment or additional amount for your PhilEquity fund, that can already give you 179,882. Understanding retirement and estate planning. Preserve your estate. Protect your future. Do you know without proper planning, your assets and family may not be protected? Who gets your home? Who inherits all your bank accounts? Can you avoid family arguments over your belongings and keepsakes? Do you have funds to pay estate tax? Few people think about estate planning. Of course, if people don't do much in terms of savings, investment, and insurance, estate planning will not be on their priority list. Most think that estate planning is for rich people who lives in mansions high up on a hill. But in fact, everyone has an estate. Your estate is everything you own minus your debts, such as your house, car, money in the bank, etc. According to Benjamin Franklin, he said that nothing is certain in this world except for death and taxes. You make money, they tax you. You spend money, they tax you. You save money, they tax you. You die, they still tax you. From sales tax to income tax to property tax to estate tax and other tax, anywhere you turn, tax collectors await. Imagine after you have worked hard your entire life to build up an estate, you now want to pass it on to your family, but it ends up with someone else due to your lack of planning. A will or trust is a tool for you to organize how you want your estate distributed when you pass away. A new world of possibilities. In IMG, our main purpose is not just to give financial education, but also financial execution. We believe that financial education is useless without financial execution. I will share with you some of the major IMG membership benefits. IMG Top Membership Benefits. Benefit number one, you can attend our free financial seminar, free financial workshop, and avail yourself of exclusive financial book, both offline and online. Financial ignorance can make you poor. Benefit number two, you can avail our free one-on-one financial checkup. It will help you understand more of what you have and what you need and what are your action plan. Benefit number three, if education is your topmost priority and you want to have a mastery or expertise at what you do, especially in the line of financial industry, IMG offers AFP certification in partnership with RFP, providing you vital grounding across and broad spectrum of personal financial planning at a very affordable price. Benefit number four, you can get up to 300,000 free personal accident insurance. Benefit number five, you just have to pay one-time membership fee of 500 pesos of Fidelity for 50,000 life insurance. Benefit number six, IMG Vision Care in partnership with De Los Reyes Optical. Your vision, our focus. Free IMG and Kaiser frames. Show your eyes some love. Benefit number seven, free unlimited consultation with our primary care physician. You get 10% discount on all diagnostic tests and laboratory services. 15% discount on consultation with our specialist doctors, exclusive at all Kaiser Medical Center branches. Access to healthcare products and services. We have long-term care, short-term care, senior care, and that's our benefit number 8. Let me give you a sample plan of a long-term care Kaiser Health Builder. Kaiser Healthcare is a 20-year plan that's payable for 7 years only. In this example, K100 means 100,000. Installment amount is 58,821.43. Mode of payment is annual, so 58,821.43 times 7 years, that will give you 411,750 for the contract price. Now, what are your benefits during the paying period? That's 1 year to 7 years. Number 1, yearly physical examination benefits. And that includes X-rays, fecalysis, urinalysis, CBC, ECG, pap smear, physical exam, etc. Second benefits is the dental benefits like oral prophylaxis, unlimited tooth extraction, simple tooth filling, etc. Number three, waiver of installment due to death or credit life. If something happened to the policyholder, the beneficiary will receive the term insurance amount and the plan will be considered as fully paid. Number four, waiver of installment due to disability. If the member becomes totally disabled during the paying period and that such disability continues for at least 6 months, Kaiser shall waive the payment. Number 5, 6, 7, this refers to your inpatient or confinement hospital benefit. Basic medical benefits, the member's choice of room and board is 1,000 per day for K100 plan. Number 8, term life from accumulation until the 20th year. It only means that you're protected or insured until the 20th year. Number 9, accidental death and dismemberment from accumulation until the 20th year. It means that if the policyholder died due to accident, the term insurance amount will be doubled, and the corresponding percentage for the loss of the major body parts. Number 10, lifetime network access to over 500 hospitals and over 1,000 doctors as long as you have funds. Now, the 8th year and the 20th year is called extended period. It means that you no longer pay for the plan. You stop paying. This is where the investment and the compounding interest comes in. First is that the 10% yearly health benefits. It means every year you get 10% of 100,000 and that is 10,000 per year. The 10% accumulated unused health benefits mean that if you're not using the 10,000 yearly, it will earn another 10%. The yearly health bonus, this refer to your invested in mutual funds. Because on the second year of you paying the plan, it already invested to mutual funds. So if you can see, at the end of the 20th year, you will get a total of 1,166,169 total accumulated benefits with bonus. I created a separate Kaiser long-term healthcare video so you can better understand how long-term Kaiser works. You can click the link I posted on the description box to watch it. Why do we recommend long-term Kaiser Healthcare as the first step in building your strong and solid financial foundation? It's because it can already answer the three financial needs of your family, and that is your healthcare protection, your life insurance protection, and your savings and investments. Benefit number 9, life insurance exclusive to IMG members, MB Life or Manila Bankers Life Most 18, that's multiple option super term for 18 years. Who does have life insurance here? Try to compare it. 1 million coverage for 30 years old, that's 5,710 per year. And that is not per month. So imagine 5,710 per year divided by 12 months, that will give you 475.83 per month. And if you want to compute it per day, that's 15.86 per day. Again, MB Life Most 18 or Multiple Option Super Term 18, it allows maximum coverage at a minimal cost. Your saving is always added to your protection or coverage. Also, PDF has higher growth with zero negative advantage. If you're interested and you want to know more about this affordable, flexible, and do-it-yourself plan, you can message me or put comments on this video. I also created a separate MB Life Most 18 video for you to have a better understanding of how it works. Just click the link I put in the description box to watch it. Benefit number 15. Save money while giving you the best protection for your property and other assets from the best provider at the least possible price, like your car insurance, travel insurance, fire insurance, personal accident, bond, marine cargo. Benefit number 16. Enjoy an exclusive discounts and best payment term from the country's leading property developers. We have SMDC, Ayala Land, DMCI, and Vista. Benefit number 17. Special discounts on memorial lots and interment packages in partnership with Heaven of Infinity, where love lives on. Benefit number 18, 19, 20, and 21. These are discounts on special courses. Benefit number 18, social media marketing of Brother Bo Sanchez, Jomar Hilario, now in IMG, offers you a discounted price for this special course like how to talk online so that networks like you and people love you and buy from you. Benefit number 19, palagi bang ZinZone ang message mo? Learn the power of email marketing that multiplies sales at a discounted rate by Alan Ngo, award-winning email marketer. Benefit number 19, Sha Nasino, Asia's book writing coach and founder of the 90-Day Book Writing Challenge, offers you on how to position yourself as an expert, generate leads, and build relationship by writing a book even if you're not a writer. Benefit number 21, are you looking for a foreclosed properties for sale? Founder of the number one real estate blog in the Philippines, Jay Castillo, offers you how Funnel helps you focus on your ideal audience and grow your income through real estate and just about any business at a very discounted price. And benefit number 22, exclusive discounts on tuitions and course fees in partnership with Informatics College. Benefit number 23, free Everest Memorial Services, the first 24/7 memorial concierge service in the Philippines. Benefit number 24, Asset Preservation Service or APS by IMAX offers you a better solution that handles the preservation, transfer, or sale of your assets, minus the hassle of doing it on your own and paying for costly attorney's fees. Get huge savings and personalized assistance and enjoy a hassle-free car purchase experience. Number 25 benefits of IMG Auto Program. Benefit number 26, exclusive products and services from the country's leading telecommunications company. Benefit number 27, IMG offers entrepreneurship. Be in the financial industry, you can own a business, become a financial educator, own your time, online system, help families, achieve the income you want, and become a debt-free. You can build your business worldwide, earn additional income, 50K or more extra income a month, no quota, no selling, and you can start part-time. IMG Business Creating Wealth. There are 12 ways of making money in IMG, but I will just share you the number one. The rest you will learn in Jumpstart School and higher trainings. Business Ownership Program. Income projection. This is for the purpose of example, helping one family per week results in a 24,000 income. Say for example, you become an associate. Associate means you join, you own, and you share. Associate have 20% rate. Say for example, you were able to help one family amounting to 30,000. So 20% of 30,000, that's 6,000. Multiply it by 4, it will give you 24,000 income per month and 288,000 income per year. Say you get promoted to marketing director. Marketing director have 37%. Say you help one family amounting to 30,000. So 37% of 30,000, that will give you 11,100 times 4, so that will give you 44,400 income per month and 532,800 income per year. And say you level up to senior marketing director, that's 47%. Say you help one family in a week, so 47% of 30,000, that will be 14,100. Multiply it by 4, it will give you 56,400 income per month and 676,800 income per year. Benefit number 28, travel the world. Here in IMG, you get to travel the world through conventions, cruises, and vacations. IMG held 3 conventions in a year, 2 international and 1 local. What I love about here in IMG is that we travel on purpose. Aside from learning and educating ourselves financially, we get to know and learn the diverse culture of other countries. Benefit number 29 is the world-class recognition. You will have the same opportunities as everyone have here in IMG. You can be rewarded and recognized with million worth of rings, pins, watch, and car. Being an IMG member, you can also get free HMO coverage for MDs, SMDs, and executives. That's benefit number 30. IMG also help you build your business online. IMG Dominate tool. Create your business online with the world's most powerful online tool for marketers. You can do email blasting, autoresponder, stunning marketing pages, automated sales page, multi-steps funnel, opt-in form, built-in video hosting, fast and easy web page builder, and many more. Here in IMG, you can have it all, the one-stop shop or the do-it-yourself concept. You can have access to all major providers. If you need healthcare, we have Kaiser. If you need life insurance, we have MB Life, we have Fidelity Life. If you need investment, we have Rampver, Soldivo Fund, Phil Asset Management, Phil Equity, ATR or Atram, Sun Life, and MyTrade. If you need real estate, we have Vista, Ayala Land, DMCI, SMDC, Mega World. Or if you need general insurance or non-life insurance, we have Mafre, MAA, Malayan Insurance, Standard Insurance. And if you need allied financial service, we have APS, Union Bank, Globe, Informatics, and Haven of Infinity. With IMG, you can become your own money manager. If you need healthcare protection, we have Kaiser. If you need life insurance, we have MB Life Most 18. And if you need to pay off your debts, we have IMG Business and the Environment. People will help you to change from being a spender to being a saver. If you need to build your emergency fund, we have Soldivo Fund, PhilAm, PhilEquity, Atram, Sun Life through mutual funds. We also have MB Life Most 18 PDF. For investment, we have Kaiser, we have MB Life Most 18 PDF, and we have the mutual funds. Rampver, Soldivo, PhilAm, PhilEquity, Atram, Sun Life, and MyTrade. Also, it is important to increase our cash flow, and that is where the IMG business comes in. This will also build your financial foundation faster. So what will be our action steps now? Number 1, have a partial financial checkup. Number 2, become a lifetime member. Step 3, build a solid financial foundation. Increase your cash flow, get healthcare protection, get life insurance protection, manage your debt, have an emergency fund, build savings and investment. Invest in your long-term care through Kaiser. Protect your family through MB Life Most 18. And invest in mutual funds. Next step is you can attend our Jumpstart Building Your Dream Business. We also conduct free financial workshop. And once you become a member of IMG, you can attend our IMG Partners Training. Control your future. The future is in your hands. If you want to be wealthy, don't let other people do it for you. Do it yourself. Be your own money manager. Understand how money works. Make money work for you. Take actions and secure your future now. You know, you will always have an excuse not to save or invest. No matter what your excuse is, one thing is for sure. You're going to get old next year. No matter what your excuse is, your child will grow up and enter college, and you would need money for his or her education. No matter what your excuse is, you will eventually retire and stop making active income. You have to be prepared for this kind of situations. Be with a group who inspires you. When the members of your group save, they will also inspire you to save. As what Bill Gates says, if you're born poor, it's not your mistake. But if you die poor, it's your mistake. For any questions, you can always contact me at my Globe and Smart number shown on your screen. And you can also send me an email through alma.santiano08@gmail.com. You can also PM me on my social media accounts, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. I hope you learned a lot from this presentation and may God bless you abundantly.